Okay.
Tervetuloa tänne aurinkoiseen Kaivopuistoon. Kaivari 21 lentonäytökseen. Olemme täällä Boeingin teltalla tänään katsomassa HX-hankkeen jatkajia. Eli täällä on tänään tutustumme tähän F-18 Super Hornet lentokoneeseen. Kanssamme Alan Kassi ja lentäjä sekä Maria Lainen Boeingilta. Tervetuloa.
Hei.
Kiitos, hei.
Ja Jonella on heti lisää.
Yeah, unlike every other plane, type of plane that's still on the shortlist for the HX, Super Hornet will not be flying tomorrow. And I guess there's an obvious reason for it.
Yes. I can answer this. Yeah. So, unfortunately, we will not be able to have a Super Hornet or a Growler flying here tomorrow, as much as we would like to been able to do so. Due to the U.S. Navy operational commitments around the world, it is unavailable, unfortunately, to utilize one of their assets to bring to Finland for the air show. We've been very happy in the past to have it here for the Winter Challenge back at the beginning of 2020. So at least it was able to come here for the test and evaluation process. And we have had it here in the past, but unfortunately this time, due to the situation around the world, they're just needed elsewhere. So.
That's pretty good sales pitch in terms like you're gonna need a new fighter jet plane for your air forces. We're gonna sell you one that's so busy that we don't have the time to bring it over every time you arrange an air show.
Yeah. Well, what I would say is that shows that it's a proven capability that's needed on the front line, and so that's one thing I think I think would hopefully be attractive to Finland. That it is a proven platform. It has over 2.5 million flight hours on the airframe itself, and it's very trusted. So that's why it's out there, and unfortunately not able to be here to do the demonstration.
Of all the plane types, Super Hornet is the only one that comes with a sidekick. So it's Super Hornet and Growler, which is a huge intelligence gathering machine. Also I've read. but basically, how does this package work?
Okay. So the Super Hornet and Growler are essentially the same airplane. So while it's considered a sidekick, it is actually 90% common in terms of the airframe and the parts. So, but it does have a different capability. So while we're it's important to provide the best capability for Finland. The combination of Super Hornet as a proven air dominant strike fighter, and the Growler, which is again the only tactical electronic warfare platform out there. As you mentioned, it has many mission sets. Really brings that full package of capability that I think we're the only ones that can offer. So while it's a sidekick, I would say it's like its twin brother that maybe looks a little different, but from a distance you can't tell them apart. But they do totally different things.
And now that Finland further on in the fall makes the decision about the next plane type for Finland, you're obviously on the side of Super Hornet and Growler combination. But other than what are the biggest positives about the Super Hornet and the Growler package?
Yeah, I would say there's several. One of them, of course, is we are the incumbent. The classic Hornet has been operating here for almost 30 years, so the ease of transition, the continuity of being able to expand on our current highly successful program and the classic Hornet program. So it's the combination of superior capability, what Alan just described, what the Growler brings to the table that no other competitor has, and that is going to be absolutely critical for Finland, and it's perfectly suited for Finland's mission requirements. But more importantly, in addition to that, when you've got the other Finnish requirements of security of supply, having the ability to take the maintenance of the aircraft here in Finland by Finnish industry and our local industry partners. Right now, 90% of the current Hornets are maintained right here in Finland with no reliance on having to go outside. We're able to continue that business model, and that's really, really important. In addition to that, we bring an industrial participation program that really has far-reaching consequences for Finnish industry, not just for the direct applications related to the aircraft itself, but far broader. The Boeing company is the world's largest aerospace and defense company, and we are bringing the entire weight and depth and might of the Boeing company to support and work together with Finnish industry on incredible new technologies and areas of interest that are critical for Finland's essential security needs. The minimum requirement was 30%. Our offer that we have put in far exceeds that minimum requirement of 30%. So it is a comprehensive benefit to the entire nation of Finland, the economy of Finland, and the Finnish industry.
So when the HX came to be, the Finnish public was told that we need a fourth generation fighter plane, which sounds awesome and cool. But then again, I mean, for a layman, a fourth generation obviously sounds good because it's so Super Hornet and Growler, they're quite a package together. And when Finland decides later on in the fall to purchase one of the plane types on the short list, so what would be the attributes speaking for Super Hornet and Growler?
Sorry, suomeksi tai englanniksi nyt? Which one should I do?
Let's put it in English. So I present you the question.
Okay. So keep it in English. So there are several different attributes that make it a compelling solution. One of them is the continuity from the Hornet program, the ease of transition, the low life cycle costs. When you've got the technology capability that the Growler brings to the table together with the Block 3 Super Hornet, it is really a tremendously advanced capability that is particularly suited for the Finnish needs and requirements. You have the dispersed operations, it can operate off the roads just like the Hornet did, and it has extremely low life cycle costs. So the life cycle costs are something that Finland also cares about. We know that we can get into that operations and sustainment budget threshold that Finland has set. And also very important to the Finnish industry, we have an industrial participation plan that far exceeds the minimum 30% requirement. By putting in a compelling offer where we're able to really support the platform here locally in Finland, just like the current Hornets, which right now 90% of it is all done here in Finland, we will be able to continue that really successful business model that we had in place with the original Hornet program.
And when the HX was announced, the general public in Finland was informed that we need a fourth generation fighter jet plane, which sounds cool, but as far as a layman's understanding of aeronautics, what does that fourth generation in a nutshell mean?
Okay, yeah. So the generation, the reference to the generations, third, fourth, and now fifth generations. To me, it was really, it's like the development and the capabilities and kind of the missions that the aircraft can do. So these days, honestly, I feel it's more of like a marketing pitch, if you will, because it shows a change in capability. But I would say that the development and the time frame at which these capabilities and technology are developed is much more rapid. So I think you'd look more like what's the next generation capability that I need, in the near future, and then the ability to integrate and develop more capability into the the follow-on. So to keep you up to the 2030. So I wouldn't necessarily use that generation like next or fourth or fifth generation. It's really what's next, and I think that's what Finland needs, is that next generation capability that is a complete package that allows you to develop and integrate that future capabilities very easily, very rapidly, to continue to be relevant in the future. So that's what Finland, I think, really needs. And again, I think the generational, the third, fourth, fifth, is now really being used more as a marketing term than what is really out there today. So I think that's what I would say in terms of that generational capability.
Thank you.